decision. How pathetic, how dreadful, how disgraceful. We want to terrorize the very people who love our children. Our teachers are sacrificial lambs.
The provisions in this bill that out trans kids are...
Oh, that lady was insane. Argue that a parental Bill of Rights bill would terrorize teachers and kill students. Oh, come on. Really? What are we talking about here? That sounds really hyperbolic. A big component of Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin's victory over some other asshole was his appeal to parents with school children. Let's see here. Youngkin, along with Florida Gent, Ron DeSantis, and his parental rights and education bill made the phrase parents' rights a dirty word in liberal circles. It was Juan Williams who said it was just a code for white race politics. Teachers have said that the parents' rights movement is just literally fascism. Whoa. You got a source on that? Teachers say right-wing parents' rights movements is literal fascism. Yeah, you know what? They probably would say that. Probably one of these little videos here. Okay. So what I got here? Town Hall has posted a lot of clips from today's hearing, and we're going to post the greatest hits, which argue that teachers will be terrorized by a vocal but extremely minority of parents, and that the parental Bill of Rights would end up killing children. Let's see what we got here.
This bill is modeled after one that I know very well, Florida's parental rights.
Wow.
Most of us know it as Don't Say Gay. And Don't Say Gay infringes on parents' rights, including LGBTQ+ and supportive parents. Bills like this make schools more hostile, and make no mistake, it results...
I didn't realize you had a constitutional right to have a teacher talk to your kid about gender theory.
Results in hate, bigotry, and yes, sometimes death of our students in schools.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Q+ and supportive parents. Bills like this make schools more hostile, and make no mistake, it results in hate, bigotry, and yes, sometimes death.
Yeah, against the people who oppose your crap-ass ideology. God, these people are nuts. Let's see here. Here's everything to do with the extreme MAGA Republican ideology.
Legislation brought to us by the extreme MAGA Republicans that will...
Oh, so this is like national
politics over parents. This legislation has nothing to do with parental involvement, parental engagement, parental empowerment. It has everything to do with jamming the extreme MAGA Republican ideology down the throats of the children and the parents of the United States of America.
Okay, strong words. Oh, Wasserman Schultz, why is she speaking? Oh, she's a representative.
But this legislation just hands a vocal and extreme minority of parents the power to...
What is
every American child learns.
It's 8 seconds long, really?
But this legislation just hands a vocal and extreme minority of parents the power to... every American child learns.
To control what every American child learns. Okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a parent deciding a certain book is not right for her child. There's a colossal problem with a parent deciding, therefore, no child should be allowed to read that book. Unless 51% of the parents in a state, or whatever, however enough it takes to get a representative majority for your state legislature and your state representative body to pass a bill making it against the law, then you know what? Get fucked. There's a bunch of states passing laws against these so-called like trans healthcare bills. It's glorious to see. We're covering it later in my show. If you haven't clicked like yet, please click like, subscribe, share with your friends.
So my message to my colleagues is simple. Stop being mean to kids.
Stop being, well, there you go, guys. Just if you'd quit picking on the friggin' kids, everything would be okay. We'd have no more problems. Look, this is the friggin' the smooth brainlets we're dealing with here. Smooth brains. Jeez, what an idiot.
Stop being foolish and divisive.
5
This
minutes
bill
long. Whoa. This whole thing is insane, apparently.
is nothing more than a talking point of the extreme MAGA agenda.
sorry.
There has been a movement to eliminate public education since the 1954 Brown versus Board of Education decision. How pathetic, how dreadful, how disgraceful. We want to terrorize the very people who love our children. Our teachers are sacrificial lambs.
The provisions in this bill that out trans kids are
Oh, that lady was insane. Oh my God, I need to catch my breath. That lady was nuts. Somebody voted her in. Somebody voted her into office. She got voted into office like the voice like this. Holy shit, I feel like she was memeing on us.
cruel and dangerous. I say that as a mom of a trans kid. And I was very embracing to my daughter when she
Child
came
abuser.
out. What a mockery and betrayal of that duty it would be to
Fucking
pass
A.
this.
Jesus Christ, man. I did not need to know that. I wish she would not have told me. I fucking hate her so much more now. Jesus Christ. She's proud of it. I am a proud child abuser, she says. Holy shit.
This stunt of a bill. Democrats are the party of parents and families.
Make no mistake, it results in hate, bigotry, and yes, sometimes death of our students in schools.
How out of touch they are with American families. They are obsessed with wokeism. Let's say yes to parents and no to this shameful bill.
I think what we're seeing here today is the Republicans' attempt, Republican Party's attempt to take some of the most heinous legislation that we are seeing passed on the state level to attack our trans and LGBT as well as people from marginalized communities.
Man, I've been trying to find some deep fakes of her. If you guys got any, you can post them in chat.
Right to exist in schools. It includes 2 provisions that require schools to out trans, non-binary, and LGBT youth, even if it would put said youth in harm's way. This apparently is too woke by the Republican Party. 40% of banned books have reported are significantly addressing and specifically addressing LGBT issues.
That's not, I'm sorry. You're supposed to be like, oh, look, they're targeting LGBTQ. No, what I interpret that as, why are so many LGBTQ books worthy of being banned? That makes me think, why can't you guys control yourself? Can't you just have like, okay, one of the LGBT books that wasn't banned is that gay penguin book, like two male penguins that raised like a little baby or something. Like, oh look, gay penguins. Okay, you can let that go through because it's super cute. My wife apparently loved it as a kid. Okay, that one's not getting banned.
Republican bill is asking the government to force
That's a good point. All the books
outing of LGBT people.
Someone in chat, Ryan in chat, said
MAGA.
That all these banned books are available for sale. They're for purchase. They're not banned anywhere. They're just not in the public school library. They're probably, for all you know, they're in the public library in your city government, which is
Already. When we talk about progressive values, I can say what my progressive value is, and that is freedom over fascism.
This legislation has nothing to do with parental involvement.
Sorry.
It has everything to do with jamming the extreme.
Sorry. Listen, I hear what you're saying, AOC. Freedom over fascism. And I agree with you. I'm a libertarian part of me agrees with you. Freedom over fascism. But when it comes to a government school, that's already fascism in a way. Unless you're going to argue for abolishing government schools, that's the only freedom solution a libertarian can really offer, because everything else is fascist and compared to abolishing the schools. So, oh, you're going to ban some books in the school? That's like adding a little bit of sprinkling on the giant fascist pie that is the school system in general.
MAGA Republican ideology down the throats of the children and the parents. What we don't want is the extreme MAGA Republicans trying to tell the parents of America how to educate their children. They want to ban books. They want to bully the LGBT.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm confused here. I'm trying to analyze what he's saying here.
Is the extreme MAGA Republicans trying to tell the parents of America how to educate their children. They want to ban books. They want to bully the LGBTQ plus community.
I wish we could bully
They
them.
want to bring guns into classrooms.
I wish.
Kindergarten and above. That's their educational agenda. They want to ban books about history, ban books about the American journey, ban books about the Holocaust. Extreme MAGA Republicans don't want the
I wish, man. That Anne Frank book was boring.
children of America to learn about the Holocaust. Extreme MAGA Republicans don't want your child to learn about the LGBTQ plus experience in America. That's not a decision that extreme MAGA Republicans here in Congress should make. The parents of America should be able to make that determination. They want to jam their extreme MAGA Republican ideology down the throats of the children and parents in America.
God bless.
That's unacceptable, that's unconscionable, and that's un-American.
Yeah, we used to do that back in the day. It's called the Pledge of Allegiance.
We'll fight against the banning of books.
I am against undermining vulnerable children, such as transgender children. Don't we want our children to be kind? Don't we want our children to know that slavery was wrong, as I fight against slavery today that still exists?
Bitch, what have you fucking done for slavery today that still exists? Why aren't you using your platform right now to talk about it? I've literally never heard you say a goddamn thing about that topic. Slavery that exists today. What do you mean? Like the fact that black people aren't given $1 million every year? That's the slavery you talk about?
When a woman's time has expired, she shall no longer be recognized.
I hate her. They cut her off!
The House will come to order.
This is about MAGA Republicans who want to start a fake culture war.
Let me be clear about what this legislation would do. It opens the door to gagging educators, parents, and students, and turns classrooms into archaic tools for a vocal extremist minority. Governor DeSantis and his stooge...
the projection coming from her. The real actual vocus extremist minority is these trans activists working in the school system, preying on your kids, trying to convert them. Are you sure you're not confused about your gender? It's okay, you can talk to me.
Florida lawmakers propose prohibiting girls from discussing their menstrual periods with one another while in school. They are already banning books, and they are barring certain elements of African Americans' history from being taught in school. Governor DeSantis and his radical...
I don't know what I did with the stream, you guys. Are you guys still watching? Because it says I have -2 viewers right now. I must be really I don't know what I did. -2 viewers.
Allies are also waging a cruel campaign to marginalize Florida's LGBTQ plus community and suppress the histories of others they deem unworthy. Passing a Don't Say Gay law that bans classroom discussions of sexual orientation and gender identity, even in high school. Like a cancer, this hateful law has spread.
And I can assure you that curriculum should be ultimately determined by experts, not untrained individuals with extremist views. So my message to my colleagues is simple. Stop being mean to kids.
Yeah, just stop being mean to kids. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mean to that guy. He'll threaten to self-delete. All right. There's some comments down here. If you guys like this type of stuff, leave a like down below. Leave a comment. I read every single comment. And if it's a good comment, I'll probably like it, heart it, pin it. Everyone else will appreciate you, think you're a cool person. All right, I'm going to end this video now, and the live stream will continue. Make sure you guys check out my live streams. That's the way you want to subscribe to my channel.